Alright, welcome back guys. Once your first time here, I'm Vision Hero Blinder Team for you guys in our video. Today I got some big news regarding Power Rangers Cosmic Fury that dropped earlier today, both online and at the Fan First event. Now, Power Rangers Hunter Instant, don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, there's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So, like I said, we got some big news regarding Power Rangers Cosmic Fury that is set to release later this year on Netflix. Now, we didn't get any kind of footage or release date for Cosmic Fury, but we did get our first look at the US original suits. Now, first off, I do gotta agree with most of the fans. These aren't the greatest OG suits that we've gotten from the US exclusive by far. I mean, they have this muscle suit to them, and they just don't look nice. They have no, like, emblem on the, I guess you'd call it chest or, front of the suit, which is kind of meh. It looks kind of bland there, and I feel like they needed something there. So yeah, I don't really like that. The one thing I am kind of hoping for, and maybe this is what they're doing, is maybe that the chest emblem they wanted to do, they couldn't actually manufacture onto the suit, and they're gonna have to do it CGI it onto the suits and have it put on their suits that way. I kind of hope that's the case, and that kind of makes sense also, as if they want to put a chest emblem on like that, but they can't, the way the suits are designed, they just can't put it on there where it would fit or look right, and they need to do it in CGI or in post-production. I'm kind of hoping that's the case, because they do look pretty bland and boring, so I am really hoping they improve on that area. But yeah, the suits are not really good looking. I mean, comparative to say the other OG suits we've gotten, with the Spirit Rangers or Titanium Ranger, those were good suits. These are I don't know if they didn't have enough time to complete these suits going into the Cosmic Fury. I don't know what happened here, but they definitely are not the best looking suits. Now, I know a lot of fans have been going on saying, oh my god, these suits are terrible, Cosmic Fury is going to be terrible because of that suits, and I gotta say no. That is definitely, I disagree with that 100%. Just because the suits are bad doesn't mean the season's gonna be bad. There are definitely seasons that have bad suit designs, and they are good seasons. So just because a suit design is bad, I don't judge that and go into it saying, oh my god, this season's gonna be terrible because the suits are terrible. No, I believe that even if the suits look bad, the story and show overall could still be good. Now, going over the big elephant also in the room regarding the suits is we have a new Red Ranger with Amelia as the new Red Ranger, and Zayto is the new Zenith Ranger, which is really cool. So excited for this. Amelia will be the first full-time Red Ranger. I know we have gotten Red Rangers before with Charlie and Lauren and Samurai and SPD, but I'm really excited for this because it'll be the first time we've gotten a Red Ranger throughout the entirety of one season. Not showing up in the last 5 minutes to save the day. Not showing up in the last 2 episodes and being evil. This is our first full-time Red Ranger. So I am super excited for this. And like I said, Zayto is the Zenith Ranger. This is very interesting. I'm very curious to see what they do with Zayto. Also, Ion, will he remain the 6th Ranger, or will he be a core Ranger, and will we get another new 6th Ranger or 7th Ranger moving forward? Because I know there are a lot of theories and fans saying maybe Fern will be the new Ranger or something like that. Maybe Tarek will become a Ranger. That'd definitely be cool. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Now, like I said, we got our first full-time Red Ranger with Amelia. Something I've been advocating for years now, since I pretty much started my page. I have been saying we need a full-time Red Ranger, and I'm so happy we're finally getting it. My one big concern, though, and I'm really nervous about this, is I really hope they don't pull Rocky and Tommy like they did back in the old days of MMPR. Because if you forget, back in MMPR Season 2, Rocky was the Red Ranger. But then once Tommy came down and was the White Ranger, he ended up becoming the leader of the team. And while Rocky was Red Ranger, he wasn't really the leader of the team. And they did finally address this in Zeo. And it just really pissed me off, and I really am hoping that they don't pull this same thing with Cosmic Fury, because I think it'll also be a kind of disservice and kind of like a middle finger to both the fans and the character if Amelia isn't like the true leader of the team. I'm hoping maybe Zayto goes into a more mentorish role, or maybe he's off on his own separate mission doing something while Amelia leads the rest of the Rangers. Because I feel like if they make Zayto the leader of the team and they have Amelia be a Red Ranger, it'd kind of be like, okay, here, you got fans have finally been asking for a Red Ranger. That's a girl. Here you go. Here's your female Red Ranger. You got it. But Zayto's still going to be the male and leader of the team. So I feel like that's kind of like a middle finger to the fans and be like, yeah, okay, we finally gave you what you want. Now, what you wanted. Now go shut up and enjoy the show. So I really hope they don't pull that with Amelia and Zayto. It's just something that I think would be disrespectful to Amelia, to Hunter Dino, and to the fans in general. It took us nearly 30 years to get a full-time female Red Ranger, and to do that to her, I think is completely BS and should not happen. So I'm really hoping they don't pull that. I mean, look at what else has taken this long. It took us 28 years to get the first African American Gold Ranger, first LGBTQ plus Ranger, and they did good jobs there. So please do not shit on this and screw up by giving our first full-time female Red Ranger and have her not be the actual true leader of the team. That'll really piss me off myself. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that would really piss me off. Just the fact that they gave Amelia the Red Ranger powers, but Zayto's still the leader of the team. I think it's just a complete middle finger to the fans. Yeah, we're being inclusive. We're giving you a female Red Ranger, but the male Ranger is still going to be the leader of the team. I don't like that. Red Rangers has always been the leader of the team, and I just think, again, it would be disrespectful and a disservice to the fan base and to Hunter Dino that to just not have her be the full true-on leader of the team. Like I said, maybe Zayto takes on a more Sixth Ranger role like Jason did in Zeo, or maybe he's off ahead of the Rangers on his own separate mission. Do something. Just don't let Amelia be shafted like Rocky was in MMPR. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. But we did get a few small other details from the first event that happened later on, is that there was an interview with Simon Bennett, and he talked about how, when writing this season, they were finally away from the restrictions. They could finally have freedom to write what they wanted. He did say there will be no filler. I am holding him to that. There are only 10 episodes, so I do believe there's very limited room where you could have filler. So I am holding him to his word there, because I really hope we don't get any filler. And he said that there will be a lot of action, and pretty much almost every episode will be left on a cliffhanger, which is really cool. It is disappointing that it'll be available for streaming, because I feel like cliffhangers work very better when it's released week to week and not just okay, each episode ends off on a cliffhanger, but boom, you can go binge the next episode. I don't really like that. I think having cliffhanger endings is great, and I'm excited for that, but I think it doesn't really work in a whole streaming aspect on Netflix. I figured it would work better in a streaming program on Disney Plus, where they release each episode week to week. Their cliffhangers could be good. Fan theorizes throughout the next week, and then you get to have the big reveal next week. But on the way Netflix does streaming, I just don't think it's 100% a great works great. But I'm still happy we're getting big moments and big, cliffhanger endings. So I think that's also a great thing there. But overall, I think everything looks good. Again, the suits aren't great, and I definitely hope there's some room for improvement, CGI-ish areas there. Super excited and pumped for Amelia to be the new Red Ranger. Very curious to see how she gets her powers, and also really hoping she just doesn't get overshadowed by Zayto and him still being the leader of the team. I really hope they don't go down that route. And I'm really excited for what Simon Bennett has said. Also, I want to go back to what I said about Amelia being the Red Ranger. If you were around and saw my original, reaction to the casting for Dino Fury 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I forget how long ago I made that video. But I did make the comment that Hunter Dino came off as an actress who could and looked like she could play the part as a Red Ranger. So that's kind of interesting because I did say like I could see Hunter Dano / Amelia being the Red Ranger. Now we're here 3 years later and she actually is the Red Ranger. So I kind of find that interesting. Plus it also makes sense because in my opinion, Amelia kind of played like a secondary leader role in in Dino Fury. I feel like she was the second in command behind Zayto. I know some people said it was Javi, but I kind of more saw it as Amelia. Maybe it's just because she had a larger role within the season, but I always saw Amelia as being more of the second in command, and I do kind of like that. But again, really excited and pumped to see what they do here. I think if you've seen my channel, I really love Dino Fury. I thought it was a great season. I know I've been away for a bit and just needed to take a mental break. I do have my season finale review for Dino Fury that'll be coming out soon. And I also will be doing a whole overall review of both Season 1 and Season 2 of Dino Fury, not breaking it up into just Season 2. I think I'll just do a full Season 1 and Season 2 review of Dino Fury altogether. That'll be coming out. But yeah, I'm back to try to make videos. I just kind of went through a little bit of burnout. I needed to take some mental time for myself, so that kind of explains the lack of videos for the past few months. But I'm gonna try to be back, try to make release videos. I was doing it every day before. I might try to take a step back, maybe do it out, maybe 1 or 2 videos a week, maybe 1 video a week. If I do 1 video a week, it'll probably just be on Mondays. I am, I am gonna get back into the game of making videos, but I just don't go through burnout again and need to take mental break like I did this last time and I was away for multiple months. So hopefully I can do like maybe 1 video a week, depending on what we have going on, Power Rangers news, everything regarding that, and if I have time to make a video. That also will impact when videos come out. But yeah, I'm hoping to be back. Love all this great news for Cosmic Fury. Super excited. We don't know a release date yet, but still super pumped and definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a trailer soon. If I had to give a prediction as for a trailer, I'd say probably summer. Anytime between I'd give a trailer drop somewhere between June or July, somewhere in between that time, because we know it's dropping in the fall. However, we don't know when that'll be. But I definitely could see them dropping it in June, July. I know they don't go to San Diego Comic-Con, but that is a lot of times when big trailers are released for upcoming projects. So I could see them probably dropping it around that same time to kind of coincide with those big releases of trailers. Also, they could also reveal it at Hasbro PulseCon. I know that happens in the summer, so I'd put it somewhere around the summertime, June, July, August, somewhere around there. But nothing yet. I expect to hear something within coming months, but I don't think we'll get any more Cosmic Fury news until after Once and Always premieres in April. So that's just where I stand. But let me know your thoughts, Beans. How excited are you for Cosmic Fury? What do you think of all this news? Let me know what you're most excited for. Let me know all that good stuff in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts, opinions regarding the new Power Rangers Cosmic Fury suits, along with the new news that Simon Bennett released at the Fan First event earlier today. Now, Power Rangers, something you're instant, don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon. There's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward, and go for me on Instagram, Twitter, which are linked in the back section of my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Vision Hero Boy Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.